I'm pretty darn pumped. Just got done shooting in the studio here at Carrot HQ in the loft. The first video in what's going to be this so cool series that we're going to announce to you in the coming weeks or so, that we're going to be doing with a friend of mine, Daniel. He's my videographer. We're going to tell you more about him soon. But he's such an amazing dude. The best videographer I know, does such amazing work. And he finally moved in here to the loft. He's officing with us here with Carrot. And there's some cool stories going on here in the loft. You know, Seth Bueckley, who I've interviewed here in the Carrot Cast before, one of my mentors, and he's grown multiple companies, sold them for tens of millions of dollars. And then he bought another one recently. It's out of Manhattan. He's got his team here in Roseburg, Oregon, this week doing planning. He's going to be in this series. A buddy of mine, Cody Kellum, really good friend of mine. He's a bow hunter. He's a content guy. He's been growing this big YouTube following and just doing such amazing work, and also just really building this amazing movement around what he's doing in the hunting world. He works here at the loft. And we said, there's some really cool stories happening here. Wouldn't it be amazing if we followed along for 6 months or so on our 3 stories as we're trying to grow our companies, as we're trying to be husbands and fathers and employers, you know, the struggles, the triumphs, the decisions we have to make, the behind the scenes. Would you guys want to see that? You know, Carrot growing well into the multiple millions, Cody and his company growing this massive movement online with tons, millions of YouTube views, and growing this apparel company and hunting business. They're doing such cool stuff. And then Seth going on his 3rd major startup now, after selling 2 of them for well into the tens of millions. He's kind of starting from scratch. Would you guys want to follow that journey along the way and see how we mentor each other and see how we fail and how we succeed, and see the fun stuff in between? If you guys want to watch that story, watch that unfold, we're going to be launching a series coming up. So keep an eye out. We'll announce it here in the Carrot Cast. It's going to be insanely fun, but I shot the first video for that today, and it's going to be awesome. So second announcement, and this is biggie, is this is the biggest product launch we've ever done with Carrot since the first day that we launched Carrot, InvestorCarrot, back in 2014. We have officially launched AgentCarrot. It's out in the open. It's no longer an item that you guys have to wait for. AgentCarrot is live. Anyone can go join AgentCarrot. If you're an existing customer, you can log into your account and you can go over to your membership tab and you can add AgentCarrot right now. Then you can add IDX if you want to. If you're not an existing customer, now on our pricing page, if you go to oncarrot.com/plans, you're now going to be able to join AgentCarrot. Now, what does AgentCarrot mean? That's what this podcast is going to be about. It's kind of breaking down why we're launching AgentCarrot, what it means to you if you're an investor and an agent, what it means to you if you're just a real estate agent or a broker, and really what we're going to be going after to help do in this market, because there's a lot of choices out there, guys and gals. We know there's a lot of choices. There's lots of different ways you can launch a website. There's lots of different ways you can get leads. We understand that. But we saw a fundamental flaw. We saw a fundamental gap in the way that most real estate agents are getting their leads online, especially in the market that we're in right now, because we're in a really competitive market. You know that. We've talked about it a lot in this Carrot Cast and the podcast. We're in a really competitive market. You know, when we're at the top of a market, everybody and their dog wants to be a real estate agent. Your Aunt Becky became a real estate agent last week, and you didn't even know it. Also, everyone and their dog wants to be a real estate investor. So what happens during these markets is there's a lot of opportunities to start businesses and grow them, but also there's lots of competition. There's a lot of clutter. And what I consider clutter in the real estate agent market is this. We all know that the online world is such a massive part of growing your leads and growing your business as a real estate agent. Okay, your prospects are going to be searching for houses online. They're going to be Googling and looking for resources to sell or buy homes. They're going to be online. So the question is, how are you going to show up online? Are you going to be a part of the clutter? Are you going to be a person who cracks through that clutter? Well, what clutter looks like in the real estate agent market is this. Okay, most real estate agents launch a website, and it has their pretty face on it. It says, hey, I can be your real estate agent. I can list homes. I can sell them. And oh, by the way, here's a link to look at homes in this area. So you list your MLS properties, right? And then it might have a mortgage calculator. It might have a couple pictures of the area. And that's about it. So that right there is what 90% of all real estate agents do with their websites, is they have a pretty looking picture of themselves. They say, hey, I can help you sell a house. I can help you buy a house. Here's some cool calculators. Everyone's got the same ones. And then here's a look at the property. Everyone has access to the same properties. So how is it that you stand out in this cluttered market? If you want to be a part of the clutter, launch a website for the ease. Launch a website to get the properties up there, your face up there, some mortgage calculator tools, and some local pictures. If you do that, you're going to have to really rely on other types of marketing to grow your business. But what we've been doing under the radar the past year and a half, working with some real estate agents, is how can we use content? How can we use content more effectively to crack through that clutter? What is it that effectively separates you as a real estate agent from the hundreds or thousands of other agents in your area? Well, yeah, you do need to have the parts on your website that list properties. So we have IDX capability to where you guys can add on IDX as an optional upgrade once you join AgentCarrot. We understood that not everyone wanted IDX, so we didn't make it a requirement. So that's something that we set the price really, really affordably. $100 a month to start, and then for AgentCarrot, and that includes your Content Pro system. That includes the monthly articles that our team writes for buyers and sellers and the floating topics. That helps you do your content marketing better. That includes all of our SEO tools. That includes our weekly coaching calls. That includes everything that you've come to enjoy and love about InvestorCarrot. But then you can optionally add on IDX integration. Just reach out to Carrot, our team members, and we can help you out. So you can add that on. But some things that we've really been doing that are helping our clients crack through the clutter in a big way are this. Write these things down. Is the first thing you need to do as a real estate agent is you've got to localize by page. And what I mean by that is, for years in the investor market, we've been helping our clients crush it with what we call location-specific or city-specific landing pages. Now, for real estate agents, we're going to want to make it a lot more micro, and you're probably going to want to even go down to neighborhood-specific landing pages. So here in Roseburg, Oregon, as an example, the town is called Roseburg, but there's areas around town. If you go to Google and start to type up Roseburg area homes for sale, and then scroll to the bottom of the house, or scroll to the bottom of the Google search results, you're going to see what Google suggests as related searches. Well, down there, you're going to see neighborhoods like Melrose, like Hillcrest, like Garden Valley. Those are all Roseburg addresses, but your home buyers are searching in specific parts of town. So we've really found a lot of success in helping our clients set up location or neighborhood specific landing pages. So what should be on those pages? You should have pictures of the area. You should have information and stats about the area. You should have some sort of a video, ideally. So whip out your cell phone and then record a video of you in that area, walking down the street or talking about the neighborhood, and say, hey, if you're looking to sell a home or buy a home here, I know this area. I've been in here for years or decades or whatever it is, and just reach out to me and I'd love to chat with you. Okay, so that's one big thing right there, is your location-specific landing pages. We have our location-specific landing page builder inside of InvestorCarrot and AgentCarrot, and we're making it even more robust as the months go on. So you can go in there and launch pages for each neighborhood, each city that you would do business in as a real estate agent. Those that do, and then optimize them using our SEO tools for search phrases that your buyers and sellers are going to likely type in, those people over the long term are going to win. Okay, next, how do you then further niche down and further separate yourself credibility-wise and just really crack through that clutter? Well, the next thing is content, right? Because when someone lands on your website, and if everyone has the IDX listings, and if everyone has the pretty picture of themselves, and if everyone has the calculator, and everyone has a couple local photos, how do people connect with you? And that's really the day and the age that we're in, is people want to work with people. People want to connect with people. And I know for myself, whenever I'm looking to work with someone with a big transaction, it could be a financial planner, it could be a real estate agent, it could be even at Home Depot, looking for flooring for one of my rental properties or my house. The first thing I do is I take out my cell phone and I start to do Google searches. I start to search for that person. I start to say, hey, this person reviews, or this company reviews, or pros and cons of this company or this product. Or I start to search phrases on things that I'm interested in. Alternatives to vinyl plank flooring, or alternatives to wood flooring. And you start to explore through this series of searches online to find answers, and then to vet and verify the people, the companies that you have found, to see which one you want to work with. And one of the best ways to crack through that clutter is with great content. So we launched, it's about 5 months ago, we launched a feature called Video Posts. Now, Video Posts was launched specifically with real estate agents in mind. We launched it to InvestorCarrot early on because we got the feature done early, but we did it fully with the agent world in mind, because most real estate agents are really on the move. They love using cell phones. They're probably not going to be logging into their computer a whole lot. And we're going to be making video posts even more mobile friendly to get videos and create video posts from your cell phone. Keep an eye out for those updates in the coming months. So what we suggest you do as a real estate agent is go down there and what types of real estate do you specialize in? Are there certain areas in your market that you want to sell or buy or help people buy homes in? Are there different specialties of types of sellers or types of buyers that you love to work with? Are there certain questions or problems that they tend to run into? Write all those types of things down on a piece of paper. And then what you're going to do from there is create a short 2.5 to 5 minute video just talking about those topics. So it could be, as an example, let's say you specialize in river homes. I recently bought a home on the North Umpqua River here in Oregon, and I couldn't have done it without my real estate broker who is a river home expert. So let's say that there's your primary target market is people looking for river homes on a certain river, a certain part of town. Well, you might do a series of 3 or 4 short videos, 3 to 5 minute videos. And the reason it's 3 to 5 minutes is because the average person speaks 120 to 160 words a minute. And if you really want to focus in on the length of an article, a written article that Google loves to see, is they want to see 300 to 800 word articles, ideally for SEO, for search engine optimization. So that kind of puts you in the sweet spot. If it's a 3 to 5 minute video, you're going to be sitting right in there in that 300 to 800 word article when we transcribe it through video posts and make an article for you. Okay, so take those topics, make 3 or 4 or 5 short videos, 3 to 5 minute videos about the pitfalls of buying homes in the river, or 5 things you should look for with your water system when buying a home on the North Umpqua River, or river homes available for sale, and then you just drive around doing a quick little tour of certain things. You could even literally take your iPhone out or take your phone out, and you could pull up your website and you could show them right there on the website, hey, if you're looking for river homes here in the Roseburg area on the North Umpqua River, I'm going to show you some quick ones. And as of the time I'm recording this, but you can always go to riverhomesforsaleUmpqua.com as an example and check out the updated river homes at any given time. You can walk through some of those river homes there in the video and then say, hey, for an updated list of them, go here. And then you upload those to video posts. You share those on social media. You amplify them on Facebook with Facebook ads if people start to comment them on them and really latch onto them. Okay, that's one big way that you make video posts to help you crack through that clutter, is each and every week while you're out there doing your job, I call on-the-job content, is do a short video, upload it to video post in your AgentCarrot or InvestorCarrot platform, and then post those things on social. Just make sure that you're speaking the types of things that your prospect would actually type in Google. So you have a good chance of showing up in Google really, really well. A good example of this, I've shown it before, but is one of our clients here locally in Roseburg. If you type in a phrase like buying farmland in Roseburg, Oregon, it's a niche down phrase, not thousands of people a month aren't searching that, but the ones that do are very, very, very qualified. Well, they did a 3-minute and 23-second video. They uploaded it to YouTube. They uploaded then to video post. Took just minutes instead of hours, and sending it through a transcription service and cleaning it up and making the blog post and publishing it. We automate all that for you. And they're ranked #1 in Google when you Google buying farmland in Roseburg, Oregon. It's a video post there at the top. And so if you do one of those a week or 2 of those a week over the course of a year, that's an extra 50 to 100 plus pages on your website that over that year is going to build momentum. It's going to help you crack through that clutter in a cluttered market as a real estate agent. Okay, how else can you really not be a part of the clutter as a real estate agent? One of the biggest things I would do is start to tell stories of your clients. Every single client that you work with, have fun with them. Some of them might not be open to being on video, but a lot of them would be. And maybe you're driving them around in the car, showing them properties. Show them the experience that they're going to have working with you. Okay, have your business partner, when they're sitting there in the passenger seat, record you guys talking to them and having fun with them on the drive. That opens up and kind of makes the process transparent. Hey, these people are fun. They know what they're talking about. This is what the experience is going to be like for me. When I work with you guys, start to post those things on social, start to post those things on your website. And what's going to happen is as you do these types of video posts, as you do, your local specific pages, and you do your market updates, and you start to do these types of things, and you're out there marketing offline as well, and you have your website on there, every single time someone goes to your website, it's going to be insanely clear that you're a personable person, that you're human, that you're not just like everyone else, that you have a personality, that you are an expert in something, and people want to work with people that they know about. They want to work with people who don't seem like a mystery. Okay? And AgentCarrot is going to help you do that. We have some other really cool features coming out as well around lead management and making that easier, and some other amazing things to help real estate agents crack through that clutter and avoid being a part of the clutter in this insanely competitive market. Okay, what I want to hear from you though is I'd love for you guys to send me an email at trevor@oncarrot.com. That's trevor@oncarrot.com. If you're a real estate agent, I want to hear from you feedback on how we can make AgentCarrot better. Okay, dive in there, go to oncarrot.com/plans. If you're not a customer yet, grab AgentCarrot. It is officially out. We can celebrate that. And now is the hard work and us working with you guys to really improve that product and make it the best possible product to help you grow your real estate business and your leads online. Okay, the next thing I want is feedback on how we can really improve the feature set. Are there certain features you want to see us add? Or are there certain things you want to see us improve or make easier? Okay, this product is only going to be as good as the value it provides to you. So please send us feedback on exactly what we can do to really help solve the biggest problems you have with your online marketing today as a real estate agent. Okay, let's say you're a real estate investor and an agent. How can you then leverage both sides? It's my full opinion that real estate agents should be investors and investors should be agents, especially in busy markets. Why? Well, as a real estate agent, you can then capitalize on the deals that come your way and start to build up that portfolio, start to build up that other way to serve your sellers, serve your buyers, but just being the investor on it. Okay, I think a lot of real estate agents get caught in the fact that, oh, I've got to be the person that is in between the transaction. I have to be the person that is the agent. But you're in business to be a real estate solutions provider. And if the true solution that seller or a buyer needs is for you to buy their house or for you to refer them to an investor who can, or for you to do something else, okay, maybe that is exactly what you should be doing. And I want real estate agents to be really looking at things differently in this market. Not everything that comes through should be, okay, can I list this or can I sell a listing? It should be, how can I solve this particular seller or buyer's problem? And does it fit into the listing bucket or does it fit into the investing bucket? Okay. And then on the other side of things, if you're in a real estate investor, one of the biggest things that I see as advantages in this market is those real estate investors that are winning have multiple different ways to deal with each lead. Okay. There's so many investors out there who are going out of business because they're passing by all of these leads that would be great listing leads, that would be great leads for other types of things, but you're passing them by because you're looking at things in this very, very narrowly defined box. Of do they fit this wholesale bucket? Do they fit this fix and flip bucket? If they don't, you say those are bad leads, you move on. They want too much money for their property. But those people that want too much money for their property may be an amazing listing for you to take. And the Carrot clients that are winning the most right now are the ones that are able to do both. Okay, I'm transparent. I'm disclosing that I am an agent, but here's your options. I can list it, and here's what I'm pretty confident we can sell it for fast, or I can buy it, and here's how I came to that number. And then that way you're serving your client with two viable options and making it really, really clear for them on which option they can go down and how they can do that. Okay, I think that's really serving your client best. So if you are a real estate investor and you don't have you're not either partnering with a real estate agent or you don't have your license, I would seriously consider you doing that this year in this market right now. Okay. One of the things that we've talked about a lot to grow your business is, to really nail down your max cost per lead. I've done podcasts on this. I've done whiteboard videos on this, but when you know how much money you can spend for leads, and also when you can spend more money than your competitors for those leads, because you're able to profit more for each lead that comes in than your competitor, then you win the market. Okay, so how do you spend more money for your leads, and how do you win the market by spending more money? Well, you win the market by spending more money because you can dispose of those leads in multiple different ways. So let's say you're throwing away $30,000 a year in listing commission potentially because you're a real estate investor and you say, I'm an investor, I'm not an agent, I'm just going to stick with this. Well, what if you could put that $30,000 into marketing and outspend your competitors? That alone could be the difference in you pulling out more investment deals and more listings and turning that $30,000 in lost listings into $100,000+ in extra profits. Okay. And you can do the same thing as a real estate agent. So what if you're able to once or twice or 3 times a year or more, turn one of those things that might not even be a listing. Hey, this thing needs repaired. I can't even list this thing. I can't show sellers this. The seller or buyers this. The seller doesn't have money to put into fixing it. This isn't mine. I'm going to check out and I'm going to move to the next. So I'm going to look for a pretty house that I can list. What if next time you find one of those houses, make an offer on it and buy it? And then you're able to flip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, or wholesale them over to a cash buyer who's going to do that. And what if you could put an extra 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 profit in your pocket each and every year, because now you have a different way of looking at each lead that comes in. What could you do with that? You could either just put it straight in your pocket, or you could put that half of it back into marketing and have that amplify the rest of your real estate agent business, pull more deals out of it, and turn that into $100,000 plus in extra profits. That is how you win in a competitive market. And that's what we're so pumped to be helping you with moving forward in this next stage, this next phase of Carrot here, is we are fully a 2-market company now, but we are focusing on being the best real estate lead generation company in the world when it comes to online marketing. Okay, we're focusing on being the best content marketing tool set in the world when it comes to real estate investors and agents. We're going to help you become the most, we're going to help you become the most credible. We're going to help you become the most out there as far as content and expertise real estate agent in your market if you follow our system and use our processes. Okay, and we're pumped to work with you. So let's go to oncarrot.com/plans. If you're not currently a Carrot member, but you've been waiting for AgentCarrot, you're going to now see AgentCarrot over there. If you're an existing InvestorCarrot customer, go add AgentCarrot. Okay, you actually get a discount if you're an existing customer. If you are on the advanced marketer plan, with the InvestorCarrot side of things, and you add AgentCarrot, you're going to now get advanced marketer agent for only $100 a month versus $149 a month. So you're going to be saving $600 a year as an existing InvestorCarrot member in Advanced Marketer if you add AgentCarrot, okay? Because you're going to be adding it, getting full features of Advanced Marketer. You're going to be getting all the Advanced Marketer articles for agents. You're going to be getting the Advanced Marketer feature set for agents, all the extra keyword tracking, all the extra campaigns for all that stuff. You're going to be getting all of that for both investor and agent for a $600 a year savings for being an InvestorCarrot member already. We appreciate the heck out of the support. All right, so now I'm going to wrap it with this. I'm excited for you guys to dig in, but this is the thing I need from you, okay? We know this product isn't perfect right now. We know there's a lot of things we can improve and we can adjust to make things even better and easier for you as a real estate agent and an investor. And I want your feedback. You send it through to our support team next time you chat with them, or send it directly to me at trevor@oncarrot.com and say, hey, this is my wish list. Here's the problems I'm currently having in my business as far as getting leads online as a real estate agent. Here's the things I would love to see Carrot improve to help me with that more. Okay, and as we get those, we're going to be working with you guys directly. We're going to be building your dream product as far as the AgentCarrot side of things goes to help you crack through the clutter so you don't become a part of that clutter that so many real estate agents, probably yourself included, are right now. Do you have a website that just shows your pretty face, just lists your properties, might have some calculators, but doesn't really separate you from others? If that's the case, you are a part of the clutter right now. We want to invite you to join the crowd, to join the people who are choosing to bust through that clutter and use content. Okay, use strategy, use smarter online marketing to win in this market. All right, we thank you guys for the patience and waiting for AgentCarrot to come out. I know many of you guys have been asking for it for a year plus, and we had to get some foundational things built out first before we launched this, but we're here. We're celebrating it. We're happy to have you along as well. We're not happy, we're pumped, and we're so pleased and so grateful to be able to serve you. All right, so wrapping this up, go to oncarrot.com/plans if you're not a Carrot member yet, or if you're inside of your tongue-tied. If you're inside of your InvestorCarrot account, just go to membership and you can add on AgentCarrot. If you are an advanced marketer, you're going to be getting basically a discount. You're going to get all the advanced marketer features for AgentCarrot at a $50 a month discount if you're an InvestorCarrot advanced marketer membership right now. All right, have an amazing rest of the week. Keep an eye out for this new video series that we're going to be launching here in the coming month. That's going to be tracking behind the scenes, high quality, like cinematic production stuff, the trials, tribulations of us as we're growing this company. And Cody here in the loft as he's growing his company. And Seth, my mentor, as he's growing his new company after selling his last one for tens of millions of dollars. I think it's going to be inspiring. I think it's going to be something that you're going to get a lot out of, seeing the stories and seeing the failures and successes from all three of us. So keep an eye out in your inbox and an eye out in iTunes because we'll announce it in here as well. All right, have an amazing rest of the week. So grateful for you. Go out there and try AgentCarrot today. Switch over from your Clutter-based website to cracking through the clutter with our content tools here in Carrot. Have an amazing rest of the week. We'll talk soon.